The rapidly globalizing world demands fully competent individuals who can deal with a knowledge-based society revolving around technology and innovations. As the first step in the scholastic ladder, kindergarten education should serve as the preparatory and exploratory level that allows learners to display discrete skills aligned with the 21st century. The best investment our country could make is empowering early childhood care and development. Good day, everyone! This is Levin R. Pabriaga of Mambog Elementary School, Division of Bacoor City. The aforementioned statements brought forth my research study entitled Exploration of 21st Century Kindergarten Education in the Philippines. This qualitative exploratory research study attempted to supplement the Philippine kindergarten standards and competencies with content and pedagogy to foster a kindergarten child in the 21st century. Specifically, it determined the knowledge, skills, and values that a kindergarten child should obtain. It likewise determined the necessary learning activities, environment, materials, and assessment methods to support the type of education responsive to the needs of the modern society. To gather data, this research study utilized the responses of selected kindergarten teachers from different regions in the Philippines. Through the voluntary response sampling method, teachers chose to participate in the research study by answering the online survey link that was sent to them. The Qualitative Questionnaire was composed of predetermined structured questions that allowed participants to spontaneously express their ideas and perceptions about the topic. The first part asked for the demographic profile of the participants. The second part asks for the participants' views on the knowledge, skills, and values needed by a kindergarten child in the 21st century. And the third part asks for the participants' views on the learning activities, environment, materials, and assessment methods needed by kindergarten children in the 21st century. The analysis of data from the qualitative questionnaires involved a summary of the conclusions drawn from the recurring themes, language, opinions, and beliefs of the participants. The summary of the conclusions and its implications to the research problem were examined through content analysis. The alphabet was stated as the top information that kindergarten children in the 21st century must understand. Following the alphabet are whole numbers, specifically 1 to 10. The participants also gave popular topics in science like parts of the body and environmental awareness as important pieces of knowledge that children must comprehend in the 21st century. Lastly, the participants deemed it necessary for kindergarten children in the 21st century to grasp ideas on social studies such as children's rights and global citizenship. Survey results also indicate that literacy skills must be performed by a kindergarten child in the 21st century with utmost priority. Specifically, the participants stated that children must recognize and pronounce the sounds of the alphabet, read and write. The second set of skills listed by the participants as needed to be performed by kindergarten children in the 21st century includes critical thinking, problem solving, receptive and expressive communication, decision-making, reasoning, collaboration, and creativity, or the so-called 21st century skills. The participants further considered socialization skills of great paramount for kindergarten children in the 21st century. Aside from literacy skills, 21st century skills, and socialization skills, the participants voiced out their liking for numeracy skills, fine and gross motor skills, technological skills, self-help skills, and self-expression skills. Now, let's proceed to the values that a kindergarten child in the 21st century must display. Based on the survey conducted, being respectful is the most important value that must be displayed by a kindergarten child in the 21st century. Other values specified by the participants were being patient, courageous, disciplined, God-fearing, obedient, loving, kind, honest, industrious, nationalistic, practical, and optimistic. To support the suggested set of knowledge, skills, and values needed by a kindergarten child in the 21st century, the participants deemed it critical to provide literacy activities. Literacy activities specified by the participants were reading, writing, speaking, and listening to stories. Aside from literacy activities, the participant declared that numeracy, art, music, and dance and science activities are vital in developing a kindergarten child in the 21st century. The participants also mentioned counting and sorting under numeracy activities while they enumerated proper waste disposal, planting trees, and cleaning the surroundings under science activities. Regardless of the type of activity, the participants stressed that activities given to a kindergarten child in the 21st century must be play-based. Survey results likewise show that the participants characterize a learning environment that will develop a kindergarten child in the 21st century to be conducive. Other characteristics mentioned by the participants are safe, child-friendly, positive, interactive, attractive, print-rich, and close to nature. Moving further, the participants deemed it necessary for kindergarten children in the 21st century to utilize learning materials which are attractive, interactive, indigenous, age-appropriate, diverse, and safe. Furthermore, it should be readable, colorful, non-toxic, and according to the needs of the learners. The participants consider manipulative toys as the best type of learning material for a kindergarten child in the 21st century. The participants specifically enumerated the computer, laptop, smartphone, tablet, projector, radio, and television as gadgets needed by a kindergarten child in the 21st century. They also listed down books and flashcards for literacy materials, blocks, puzzles, and counters for numeracy, clay, crayons, coloring materials, paper and pencil for art materials, and modules, activity sheets, and textbooks for printed materials. Lastly, survey results show that the top type of learning assessment method that must be given to a kindergarten child in the 21st century is the Early Childhood or ECD checklist. Other assessment methods mentioned by the participants are written tests, portfolios, and anecdotal records. After the results of the Qualitative Questionnaire was analyzed and interpreted, this study therefore makes the following conclusion. Literacy hails as the maximum priority of teachers in developing a kindergarten child in the 21st century. As a traditional Filipino value, respect is sought after to be developed in a kindergarten child and meets the modernity of the 21st century. Manipulative learning materials and a conducive learning environment integrated with technology are needed by a kindergarten child in the 21st century. Utilizing multiple assessment methods is the holistic way to measure the knowledge, skills, and values attained by a kindergarten child in the 21st century. Given the conclusions presented, this research study offers the following recommendations. A kindergarten child in the 21st century must be exposed with learning activities, materials, and environment that support literacy development. Next, the value of respect must be initially taught at home by the child's family and then reinforced by teachers in classroom instruction. Technology must be integrated in the learning activities, materials, environment, and assessment methods given to a kindergarten child in the 21st century. Multiple assessment methods must also be administered to a kindergarten child in the 21st century. Once again, this is Levin R. Pabriaga of Mambog Elementary School, Division of Bacoor City. I would like to end this presentation with a quotation, "It takes a big heart to shape little minds." Fellow teachers, you are special. Someone with generous hearts. good teachers that can teach young children and influence them in a positive way. Thank you for listening.